that BBO has invited me to do some lessons for improving players. So if you're an expert, this is probably not for you. So today's lesson is about, it's a convention, you could say, but really it's an absolute necessity. It's more than a convention, it's a necessity for bridge, and it's called fourth suit forcing. And why is it so necessary for our bridge? That is because the hardest times at the bridge table are when partner opens a suit and you bid your own suit, and then partner bids a new suit. Well, at this point, we're still searching to find where will we play. And particularly if we've got two good hands where we don't want to mess it up, so we really need plenty of information when three suits have been bid and we, the responder, have a strong hand and we need to know the best spot to play, because it might be game and it might even be slam. So there is a convention called fourth suit forcing, and it's always the responder's bid. It's never the opener. So the situation is where, for example, this hand that you can see south, which is an opening hand, and they're the dealer, and they've got 4 and 2 are 6 and 1 are 7 and 3 are 10, 2 are 12, 13 points plus an extra point for the fifth heart. So they would open one heart, and I'll show you the north hand. So they'd open one heart and the next hand passes and the north hand is here. And the north hand, it's rather nice, isn't it? It's got 5 spades, 2 hearts, 3 clubs and 3 diamonds. So it's got enough for game as well, because partner's got 13. It's got 13 as well, and a 5th spade. So they would start by simply bidding 1 spade. And the next hand passes and it comes back to south. And we'll describe our hand. So what we'll say is, we can now see the south hand. So we've got 5-4 shape. 4 clubs, 5 hearts, so it's our job to show our second suit. And interestingly, when the bidding goes 1 heart, 1 spade, that's a new suit, and we bid a new suit, like here, 2 clubs, that's a situation that it's not necessarily a minimum opening hand when we open 1 heart and bid 2 clubs. It could actually be a minimum or a medium hand. The one hand that it won't be is a maximum opening hand, because if we had a maximum opening hand, we would make what's called a jump shift, and that means we would jump in the bidding and we would shift to a new suit. So we would actually bid 3 clubs. So when we just bid 2 clubs, we might be minimum, but we might be medium. So we're about up to 17 points, and our shape is 5 hearts and at least 4 clubs. So the next hand passes, and we go back to north to have a look at north again. And what is north to do? They know that we, south, have got 5 hearts and 4 clubs. They've got 5 spades, but they're not sure what's the best place to play the hand. And they know that we're going to be in game because there's enough points. So the way to ask partner and to tell partner that you've got a hand that you want to force to game, at least, is by simply bidding the 4th suit. So what we're going to do here is we're going to bid 2 diamonds. And that's the 4th suit. It's gone 1 heart, 1 spade, 2 clubs, and we bid 2 diamonds. This says nothing about diamonds. It doesn't say that we've got a diamond suit. it doesn't say anything except that we're forcing partner to bid to at least game, and we need a description of partner's hand. So partner will tell us more about their hand. And it's a great bid because we probably don't have a stopper in diamonds, because if we did, it would be logical for us to bid no trumps, wouldn't it? If 3 suits have been bid and then we bid the 4th suit, that's suggesting that we don't have a stopper in the 4th suit, and we'd like to know more from partner. So let's go over to South and see what they're going to bid. And the next hand passes, and now we're back to South. South's already described 5 hearts and 4 clubs. So when partner makes a 4th suit forcing, which by the way needs to be alerted, so the next hand I play I'll show you about alerting, which is here, the button here. I'll bid it, I'll show you, because it's not a natural bid, it's an artificial bid. So South says, look, I've already told about 5 hearts and 4 clubs, and now partner wants to know more about my hand. Well, the only thing they can really say is that they've got a stopper for no trumps. It's not much of a stopper in diamonds, which is the 4th suit, but Queen Jack 3 will constitute a stopper. So the bid to make is 2 no trumps. And that's going to tell North that our hand is 5-4, probably 3-1. Now they look at their hand and they say, we won't play the 5-2 heart fit. Partner's only got 4 clubs and we've got a lovely spade suit, but they will simply raise to 3 no trumps. And that's where we'll play the hand. So I'm going to show you the 4 hands, and we won't play this one because I've got a number of practice hands that I'd like to go through with you. So if you can see the 4 hands here, what's going to happen in the practice hands is that the North hand will stay pretty much the same, but I'll change the South hand a little bit, and the response that you make will be slightly different, all describing the hand. Why do we need 4th suit forcing? Well, we actually do, because when someone bids 1 suit, partner bids a new suit, and when we bid a 3rd suit in the auction, any bid of an old suit by partner, the responder, let's say the bidding went 1 heart, 1 spade, 2 clubs, 3 spades, or 2 spades, or 1 heart, 1 spade, 2 clubs, 3 hearts. Those bids are only invitational. They're not necessarily forcing when you bid an old suit that's been heard before in the auction. So in order to make it forcing, we need to use the 4th suit. And that's what we've done there. So I'd like to practice, before we get to playing some hands, I'd like to actually practice some more. So I'll just get the next hand and we'll look at the South hand. The North hand's going to stay the same, and we'll redeal and make sure that you can see that South hand. And this time it's a little bit different, isn't it? We've got 4 and 2 are 6 and 1 is 7. We're 5-4. This time we've got 3 spades and 1 diamond. So we open 1 heart, and the next hand passes, and partner, who has the same hand as before, bids 1 spade. And it comes back to us, and we will show our 2nd suit, which is clubs, 2 clubs. The next hand says pass, and partner makes the 4th suit forcing. I recommend, and most players would play, that it's absolutely forcing to at least game. So they bid 2 diamonds, which has to be alerted. And to alert, you click the alert button before you've made the bid, and you need to explain what the bid is. So over 2 diamonds, the next hand says pass. Now, what sort of hand have we got here? The best thing we can tell partner about this hand is that we've got lovely 3-card spade support for their first bid suit. So this hand is very good. It's got a singleton diamond, very nice suits, and we could bid 2 spades on the hand, but you could also, to show partner a really good raise in their suit, I'd like to bid 3 spades this time, because sometimes we need to bid 2 spades when we don't have such a lovely spade suit as this. So I'm going to bid 3 spades on this hand and see if partner gets the message. They've forced to game, and now they're going to bid 4 spades. So we'll pass it out and have a look at the 4 hands. Here are all the hands. Make sure you can see the 4 hands here. So what would we make on this hand? We're in 4 spades, and the 4th suit forcing bid allowed partner to know that we had a very good spade fit for them. They knew it would be 3 spades because we've already shown hearts and clubs. We've said 1 heart, 1 spade, 2 clubs. And then we bid 3 spades to say, partner, we love spades. If you've got 5 spades, then we will be best to play in 4 spades. The problem that North has, of course, is that they don't know the best spot to play the hand until we help them by telling them. This hand, you might actually make 6 spades. So some adventurous souls might have bid on to 6. If you played this hand, I think that you'd make 5 spade tricks, no losers in spades, 5 beautiful heart tricks, and on those hearts you'll be able to throw away a potential club loser, and you'll make 2 club tricks at least, and with the diamond you'll only lose 1 diamond because you can trump the other diamonds up here in this dummy hand. So I think if you were very adventurous, this bid here has helped partner a lot by saying we love spades, we're 5, 4, 3, 1. So I'll just go on to the next hand and just look at the south hand. Each time, as I said, I'm just changing the south hand. I'm not changing the north hand. So redeal. Here's our new south hand. When I finish these, I'll leave it up over to questions. I won't take questions as I'm going through these exercises, but when we've finished the exercises, over to you guys to see what you'd like to ask. Now look at this south hand. We've got ace, queen, jack, 10, 5th of hearts, no spades, 4 clubs and 4 diamonds. So we start with 1 heart as usual. The next hand says pass, and partner has the same hand, but I'll just show it to you again so that you can remember it. They've got this hand, a game force hand, 5, 3, 3, 2, so they just bid 1 spade. And the bidding comes back to us, south, and we bid our second suit, 2 clubs, and it goes pass, and partner bids 2 diamonds. This time I'm going to try to alert for partner. So if you're going to alert, you click the alert button, you type it in, and I'll say 4th suit forcing, and now you click 2 diamonds. And this time we've explained the bid, and the opponents will know that we're 4th suit forcing to game. So now it goes pass, and we're back to south, and south needs to decide what to bid. Well, they've got 5, 4, 4 shape. So it's traditional that when you've got 4 cards in the 4th suit, you actually raise the 4th suit. So the bid that we would make is 3 diamonds. It's natural. It's just saying, Partner, you asked me, and I'm telling you I've got 5 hearts and 4 clubs and 4 diamonds. So you decide where to play this hand. This is quite a hard one for North because they don't have any diamond stopper. And I'll just show you the North hand again. And they've got to make a decision, and they know that we are 5-4-4. Well, they know we've got no spades, only 4 clubs, 5 hearts, and they don't know about the diamonds, so they might be best to take us back to play in the 5-2 heart fit. 3 no trumps might make on this hand, but they could bid 3 hearts perhaps, and the next hand passes. And now because we've actually got a stop in the diamond suit, we could bid 3 no trumps. 4 hearts might make, 3 no trumps might make, so probably we'll try 3 no trumps, even though we've got a void in spades. So now I'll show you the 4 hands and have a good look, and we can get rid of that 4th suit forcing. 3 no trumps, let's have a think about that. Will it make? What will they lead? We're playing 3 no trumps, so the lead from this side will probably be a diamond. But we've got a stopper in diamonds. We'll then make 5 heart tricks, 1 or 2 diamond tricks, and we need to probably find the club. Would 4 hearts make on this hand? Probably, except the diamonds are looking pretty bad in 4 hearts because they could go ace of diamonds, king of diamonds, trump a diamond, and we'd be fighting to make it. I think it'd be harder to play 4 hearts than 3 no trumps. Anyway, I'm just showing you to have a look at the 4th suit forcing idea. So make sure that we can see the 4th, only the south hand. Here it is. And now this time we've got 4 and 2 are 6, 1 are 7, and 3 are 10, and 2 are 12. 5, 4 as usual. So we open 1 heart. The next hand passes. Partner bids their usual 1 spade. The next hand passes, comes back to us, and we bid 2 clubs. The next hand passes, and partner bids 4th suit forcing. So I'll alert and explain 4th suit. And they bid 2 diamonds. And it comes back to us, and we've got a real problem on this hand. Partner has said, please describe your hand. Well, we don't have 3 spades for them. Sometimes if you've got 2 spades to an honour, you would take them back to 2 spades. But we've got bad spades. We've only got 5 hearts. We've only got 4 clubs. And we do not have a stopper in diamonds for no trumps. So this is a real problem, what to bid, because partner has forced us to game, and this is called the impossible hand. It's the hand where we don't have anything that partner will really want to know. Well, at those times, you need to take partner back, or you need to show your heart suit again. You can't bid spades. You can't bid no trumps. You don't have a 5th club to be able to show partner 5-5 shape. So you're sort of stuck, but partner has insisted on forcing to game. So we have to just bid 2 hearts and hope for the best. Partner will now bid 4 hearts. And we've gone to game, but we're not really happy with this hand. So let's have a look at the 4 hands. Here they are. Oh, sorry, I said pass. I meant to say 4 hearts. I was so worried about this contract that I was worried, but 4th suit forcing is forcing to game. So I pressed pass when I wanted to press 4 hearts. Would we make 4 hearts? We would hope to. We would lose no clubs, 2 diamonds, and 1 spade. So we'd be okay, but this is the worst hand that you can have when partner fourth suit forces. So let's try the next hand. This time we'll just see south. And new hand coming up. And this time I need to show you south as well. Fourth suit forcing applies when we want to force to game, and we're generally when we're asking about the fourth suit. So on this hand, as usual, we open one heart and it goes pass, and I'll show you the north hand. It's a little bit different this time. So here's north, and they've got 2 and 4 are 6 and 4 are 10 and 3 are 13 points, and they've only got 4 spades and they've got very strong diamonds. So they'll start with 1 spade. The next hand says pass, and back to us, back to south, and we say 2 clubs. Our usual 2 clubs. Doesn't always happen like this, but these are my practice hands. So 2 clubs. Now pass, and I want to show you the north hand again. This time, have a think about it, and you know that partner is 5 hearts and 4 clubs, and you wonder whether you should use fourth suit forcing or not. On this hand, there's no need to use fourth suit forcing to game, because we use fourth suit when we need more information from partner. But on this hand, you hardly need more information from partner, do you? Because you've got very good controls in the fourth suit. So don't bid fourth suit forcing, just bid 3 no trumps. And that tells partner that you've got everything controlled, and that's where you want to play. So let's have a look at these 4 hands and see if we would make 3 no trumps. Our real worry, can you see these 4 hands? We've got a problem with hearts because we would need to take the heart finesse. We've got 4 top diamonds, so we're certainly not one bit worried about the diamond suit. So we'll make 4 diamonds, at least 2 clubs. We need to find where the queen or the jack of clubs are, so that's 6. We also need to take the heart finesse, and if that fails, we are going to lose a heart and a number of spades. But luckily we've got queen, 10, 9, 4th of spades. So we'll probably make 3 no trumps. But the point I was making is that you don't always use fourth suit. You only use fourth suit when you're needing more information from partner. And another reason for using fourth suit is when you might actually want to go to slam, and you tell partner before you go to slam, you bid the fourth suit to say, I'm very strong, partner, and I want us to keep bidding. So the last hand for our practice is, I'll show you the north hand this time, and I'll re-deal it, and here's the north hand. So south is the dealer, and south will open 1 heart. And it goes pass. And what have we got up here? We've got 6 spades, ace, king, jack, beautiful spades, and a queen. So 4 and 3 are 7, 1 are 8, and 2 are 10. And I would add extra in my mind for the length in spades. So you bid 1 spade, and the bidding goes pass, and partner bids the usual 2 clubs, which of course doesn't happen all the time, and it's passed to us. Do we use fourth suit? This hand is not good enough to use fourth suit, because if you bid 2 diamonds, you'd be saying to partner, I have an absolute game force, I've got enough for game, and I want further description. On this hand, you would simply jump because you're invitational and you're in the middle range of responding hands, which are 6 to 9 or 10, 11, 12 or 13 plus. You're in the medium range. So you would actually bid 3 spades, rebid your suit on this one, and it'd go pass. And now this is not a game force. Partner might try 3 no trumps, but they could, if they wanted to, pass 3 spades. So it doesn't really matter what happens on the hand. It might be safe to pass, but the main thing is you've said that you do not want to force to game. So a rebid of an old suit, even if it's a jump, if it's only a jump to 3, says it's invitational. If you needed, if you had a stronger hand, you would probably fourth suit and then describe your spades. So that's the end of the practice hands. So I'm going to leave it for a while to see if there are any questions, and then we'll go on to some play hands, all based on fourth suit forcing. So over to you guys. If you want to send questions, I can take them now.
Sanya will send a few questions now. She's been collecting.
Okay. Thank you. I'll have to read them in the chat. Oh, lots. Sanya's telling me that we got several similar questions about the difference between new minor forcing and fourth suit forcing. I'm so pleased to hear that question. New minor forcing is another almost necessity, in my opinion. It's a fantastic convention. But new minor forcing usually happens when the bidding goes 1 heart past 1 spade, or 1 diamond past 1 spade past 1 no trump. Then new minor forcing comes in where you use the new minor, either 2 clubs or 2 diamonds. So it's usually new minor forcing is when opener has as their second bid no trumps, and the next hand wants a better description of the hand. So I'll just give you an example. Let's say it went none of these hands, but 1 club, pass, 1 spade, pass, 1 no trump, pass, 2 diamonds. That would be an artificial bid, needs to be alerted, and depending whether you play 2-way new minor forcing or just 1-way check back, 2 diamonds says, please describe your hand and I want to go to game. Actually, the 2 conventions work really well together because they're sort of asking the same thing. They're saying, I'd like to go further and I insist on going further, but I want to go and get the best contract. So I need more information from you. I've got a question which came in. What do you bid when South bids 3 no trumps? Usually you just pass. So are there any other questions before I go to the actual hands that I'd like to go through with you today?
I asked Sanya to pass you if she has another question.
Sanya, any more questions for me?
For now, she doesn't have any, so we can...
Doesn't have any? Okay, good. Well, that was our practice. Now let's go on to the real hands. So... So I want to look at South, and then I'll swap over and look at North as well. North's the dealer on this hand, and North has opened 1 heart. And the next hand passes, and we would bid 1 spade. The next hand passes, And North bids 2 clubs, same as that we have in the practice hands. 2 clubs, pass. And we think to ourselves, what would we like to do on this hand? Number 1, we're going to force to game. We've got 4 and 1 are 5 and 3 are 8, and 4 are 12 and 1 are 13 and 4 are 17 points. That's a big hand. And partners opened the bidding and shown 5 hearts and 4 clubs at the moment. Well, we would now use 4th suit forcing. So we'll bid 2 diamonds. That's alertable. I'm sorry I didn't alert that, but we should alert by clicking the alert button and explaining it. And it goes pass, and our partner bids 3 clubs. So what do you think is partner's shape? They've opened a heart, they've bid clubs, and then they've rebid clubs. They're promising 5 cards in their 2nd suit. So it goes pass down to us again. We've got a very strong hand here. We've got ace, 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 king doubleton of partner's 1st bid suit, and we've got ace jack 3rd of their 2nd suit. We've got the ace of diamonds and the ace of spades. So I'll give you a choice. You could just bid 3 no trumps on the hand, but if you were feeling that you might be able to get to slam, because you're controlling the 4th suit, you've got the ace, you know that there's a 5-3 club fit, you know that you've got king doubleton in partner's 1st suit, and you've got the ace of spades. Things are looking rather good. I like the bid of 4 clubs, which is simply saying, partner, I know we're going to game at least, but I want to tell you that I like clubs. And it'll go pass. And let's have a look at the north hand for a minute and see what they'll say now. So they've heard us bid spades, and they've heard us 4th suit force, and they've told us about their clubs, and they've heard that we like clubs as well. They've got 3 and 2 are 5 and 4 are 9 to 11, 13 points. Well, for them, there's not very much that they can bid, because I think they'll just have to bid 5 clubs. They know that clubs are now trumps. They could, if you were doing control bidding or Q bidding, I quite like if you wanted to bid 4 diamonds, which would say I have 1st or 2nd round control in diamonds. Because when South bids 4 clubs, it's very much a slam try. So, okay, let's go with 4 diamonds. I'm not sure whether you play 1st round controls or 1st and 2nd round controls together. They're called Italian control bidding, and I think that's fantastic. So let's try 4 diamonds on the north hand, which doesn't need to be alerted because anything above 3 no trumps doesn't need to be alerted. So 4 diamonds, and now what do we know from the south hand? Go back to south, and what do we know now? Partners just said that they've got a control in diamonds, they like clubs. Well, we're pretty strong. We could bid 4 no trumps on this hand. Let's try Blackwood. And I'm just going to, the answer in key card Blackwood would be, you've got 2 key cards and the Queen, and you would actually bid 5 spades, and the next would come back to us and we would bid 6 clubs. It's pretty high. 6 clubs, and it'll go pass, pass, pass. So who's playing clubs? North's playing clubs. So I'm just going to show you these 4 hands. We won't play them through. I'll just show you the 4 hands and go through the bidding with you and see if you think we can make 6 clubs. So it was quite a long bidding sequence. We went through 4th suit forcing, we agreed clubs, we Q bid, and then we blackwooded. So there was a lot of work on that hand. So will we make 6 clubs? I'm sure that we'll make 6 clubs. In fact, we'll probably make 7 clubs. So we'll make all the clubs, because we've got 5 and 3, a very good club fit. We've got ace, king, queen of hearts, and we can trump a heart in the south hand, in the dummy. And we've got the ace of diamonds opposite a singleton, and all we need to do is to take the spade finesse to see if we're going to make 7. So that was pretty spectacular bidding, I would say. So over to you, and let's see if there are any questions about that hand which employed 4th suit forcing to game. Here, a heart, a spade, 2 clubs, 2 diamonds, 3 clubs which said I'm 5-5 shape, 4 clubs which said yep, I love clubs, 4 diamonds which said let's keep going further if we can, 4 no trumps which said yes, I'm happy, I want to know about your controls, and in key card Blackwood you would say I've got the king of clubs, the ace of hearts, they're 2 key cards, and I've got the queen of clubs. So we actually had to bid 6 clubs because key card Blackwood took us to 5 spades. So I'm looking at a question here, and I'll read the question out. It says, could you please clarify opener's priorities? If opener has both 3-card support for respondus major and a stopper in the 4th, which one to show first? What a marvellous question. Thank you. I think that you can pretty much leave that up to you. I would actually show 3-card support for partner's major first, because partner often has 5 of their major to 4th suit force in the first place. So 3-card support is pretty important when we're talking about hands that are unbalanced, because remember, opener has shown 2 suits, so that's 9 cards at least, and then when partner asks, then having 3-card support for that first suit is pretty important, and that would generally mean that you haven't got room for stoppers. So the only, I can't imagine a hand where you're 5-4 in 2 suits and then you've got 3-card support and a stopper as well. So I would definitely go for 3-card support. And the beautiful thing about 4th suit forcing is that you can get a really good description of the hand, because the responder asks and opener just says, look, I've told you this suit, I've told you that suit, now I'll tell you the rest of my hand. Okay, let's have a look at the next hand. This time we're south, and the dealer's east, so I'll just wait to make sure everybody's had a good look at the hand. South has 4 and 2 are 6, 4 are 10 and 3 are 13 points. East is going to pass, and now we're going to open. So, and we'll open 1 diamond. The next hand says pass, and partner bids 1 heart. I'll show you the north hand so that you can see what it's all about. So here's the north hand, and partner's opened a diamond, and you've got a very nice hand. You've got 3 and 2 are 5 and 4 are 9, 12, 14, many, many points, and 5, 4. So you would just start with 1 heart because that's forcing, and it comes back to south. So it'll go pass to south, and we will bid our second suit, which is 1 spade. So we'll just say 1 spade goes pass, and we hear from partner 4th suit forcing, which would be on this hand 2 clubs. It's simply the bid of the 4th suit, so it's an alert bid. So we'll explain 4th suit and it'll go 2 clubs, and comes back to us, and partner wants to know about our hand. Well, I know that Queen 10 4 of clubs is not so great, but it's a stopper. We hope it's a stopper. And anyway, we've got nothing else to say. We've opened a diamond, we've bid a spade, and now we would bid 2 no trumps, which is natural, just says, yep, I've got a stopper. And now partner comes back, and I'll show you the north hand again. So it's gone a diamond, a heart, a spade, and North decided to 4th suit force. We bid 2 no trumps. Now their bid is 3 spades. They wanted to tell us that they had a spade fit and a very strong hand. And they probably want to go to slam on this hand. They probably want to go beyond game. So we'll go back to the south hand. And the next hand says pass. And south, what can we do? We're not very strong, but we know from the bidding that partner was too good to just jump straight to 4 spades. So they went via 4th suit forcing, and then they said, we've got a spade fit for you, partner, but I think we can only bid 4 spades. There's nothing much to report about our hand, except partner has said that they were too strong to go straight to 4 spades. So if we wanted to really cooperate with partner, we could Q-bid our diamond suit. So instead of just going to 4 spades, which I originally felt because it's such a balanced hand, partners told us a very big message here. They've said they're really strong and they've got a fit. So why not just have a go at 4 diamonds, which we know spades are agreed, and we're actually just saying that we've got a control in diamonds. Well, back up to North. Let's have a look at North and see what they would say when we've bid diamonds. They've got Queen Doubleton diamond. They know that we've opened a diamond, that we've got 4 at least. They know we've got spades. Look at their hand. They've got Ace King of hearts. They've got the Ace Jack of clubs. They know that we're happy with spades and we've got a diamond control. They should bid 4 no trumps, which is Blackwood. So 4 no trumps, pass, and I'll take it back to the south hand to see what we'll bid. So it'll go 4 no trumps, pass, and now we're using key card Blackwood, but we've got 2 aces and we don't have the Queen of the trump suit, so we've got 2 key cards. Our answer in ordinary Blackwood or in key card is 5 hearts. So we'd say that's our information, partner, and back to North to decide what to do. Well, I won't show you the North hand now, but I'll just tell you that North bids 6 spades. And the bidding goes pass, pass, pass. So we're going to be declarer in 6 spades. The bidding, again, we did a lot of work in the bidding, didn't we? It's gone a diamond, a heart, a spade, 2 clubs, 4th suit forcing, 2 no trumps, natural, saying I've got a stopper in clubs, got a stopper in the 4th suit, 3 spades, which says I really want to play spades, partner, and I've got a great hand. 4 diamonds says, okay, we're in spades, and I want to tell you I've got a control in diamonds. 4 no trumps, Blackwood, key card, asking about this. We've got 2 key cards without the Queen, and partner makes the decision of 6 spades. So I'll show you the 4 hands, and we can work out whether we would make 6 spades on the hand. So here are all the hands. We're declarer, and West has to decide what to lead. Usually it's a good idea to try to lead something that we haven't bid, but heavens above, we've bid everything. So what to do? Sometimes people like to lead a trump when they haven't got a clear-cut bid. I think it would be a clear-cut lead, sorry. I think it would be dangerous to lead a heart from Queen 10-9. I think a club lead, you've got the king, it could be right, it could be wrong. Diamonds are probably a neutral lead. Spades, you hope that leading a spade won't ruin it for your side. So I think we would lead a spade. And we can see the four hands. Would we make 6 spades? Well, our goal would be, we've got 3 diamond winners, the ace, king, queen. We've got the ace and the jack of clubs, and we've got the queen in the south hand, and we're missing the king. We could, with these beautiful hearts here, try to set up the heart suit by trumping it, by playing the ace and the king, and then trumping a heart. And we draw trumps, and we hope that the trumps are breaking 3-2. So I would say we're in good shape to make at least 12 tricks on this hand. So I hope that everyone can see the 4 hands, and I'll leave it over to you for a minute to think about some questions on that hand, about the bidding or the play. Couple of questions. Do we always have to show a control over 4th suit forcing, or, very nice question. Gee, there are great questions today. Thank you, everyone. You don't always have to show a control, no. You could sign off with a minimum hand. I mean, I think a lot of you would say that this south hand is a minimum. 4 and 3 are 7 and 4 are 11 and 2 are 13. But often it's quite a good idea to have as an understanding that if you know you've got 2 very powerful hands, which North has indicated to South by 4th suit forcing and then raising spades, often if you've got more than 2 controls, and a control, an ace is a control, a king's a control, and here you've got ace, king, ace. That's pretty powerful. So let's say you had a much worse hand that opened, but it was queens and jacks and kings and jacks. Then I probably would just bid 4 spades. But this ace of diamonds, ace, king, is quite tempting. So the answer is you definitely should show a control if you've got more than 2 controls in your hand. Okay, second question. One we all fear, a misfit or a mismatch. 1 heart, 1 spade, 2 clubs, 2 diamonds, 3 clubs. What would responder do if he had 5 diamonds with at least 13 points? So it's gone a heart, a spade, 2 clubs, 2 diamonds, which I would take as 4th suit, and the opener has said that they're 5-5. I think with 13 points and 5 diamonds, I think I would just bid 3 no trumps, because opener has said they like hearts and clubs. They won't have many diamonds, so I would simply just bid 3 no trumps. Hands that are misfits, which these hands are sometimes when you've bid 3 suits, hands that are misfits, we don't want to go too high because it's too dangerous, because you won't be able to establish suits. This hand, I wanted to show you the use of 4th suit where you've got a very powerful hand and you really are planning to go to slam, and you just really need a good description from partner. So are we right to go on to the next hand, everyone, which will be our last hand for the day, because I'd like to leave it over for some questions at the end. So let's have a look and have a look at the south hand and redeal. Okay, what have we got here as south? We're the dealer. We've got an opening hand, 3 and 2 are 5, for a 9 and 1 are 10, 2 are 12 points, and I love that extra point for length, so I'd say that's a definite opener, and I'm going to open 1 club. The next hand says pass, and I'll show you the north hand. Here's north. What have they got? They've got a fabulous diamond suit, 4 and 3 are 7 and 2 are 9 and 3 are 12. They've got 13 points, 3 clubs, 5 beautiful diamonds. So they would just say 1 diamond. The next hand says pass, and we'll go back to the south hand to decide what to do. So pass from east, and now south will show their second suit, which is spades, 1 spade. Pass, back to north. Let's have a look at north again and see what they would do now. What has south said? We've said we've got probably 4 or 5 clubs and 4 spades. And they want to play game, but north doesn't know which game. This is the problem. Which game? It's not going to be hearts because nobody's got hearts. It could be clubs. It could be diamonds. It could be spades. It will depend on what's the shape of the south hand. So let's do fourth suit forcing. In this case, it's hearts. A club, a diamond, a spade. We would just bid and we would alert it and explain fourth suit forcing, which I think is best played forcing to game. So we would bid 2 hearts. And back to south to have a think about this hand. The next hand says pass, and we've heard a club, a diamond, 1 heart, 1 spade, 2 hearts from north down to south. What can we say? We've got a stopper in the 4th suit. We've got ace, jack, 3rd of hearts. So our bid is natural. We don't want to show clubs again. We haven't got extra spades. We haven't got any interest in their diamond suit. So we would just bid 2 no trumps. And the next hand says pass, and north says, oh good, partner has just said they've got a stopper in hearts. Well, I'm just going to bid 3 no trumps. And it'll go pass, pass, pass. So let's have a look at the 4 hands and see if you'd make 3 no trumps. You can see the 4 hands, and you'll see that the diamond suit is opposite a singleton. The club suit is one that we'll work on to try and develop tricks. Also, we can promote the spades, can't we? We can lose to the ace of spades. We assume that they will lead a heart, which is usually the best thing to do when someone's bid 4th suit. Even though we've said there's a stopper, it's probably still best to lead hearts. So they would lead the 4th suit, 4 of hearts. Now notice that we've got the 10 and the 2, as well as the ace and the jack and the 3. We've got 2 heart stoppers there. So never play the 10. Just play the 2, call for the 2. They would play the queen. We would win the ace. And now we've got the jack X opposite the 10, which even though they take the king, it'll constitute a second stopper, which is very good news because we probably need it. So we would lose to the spade ace, so we'd probably make 3 spade tricks, 2 heart tricks are 5, 6, 7, 8, and we just have to make 1 trick in clubs. So with 4th suit, everyone, those practice hands, it's a good idea. It doesn't matter what the 4th suit is, provided it is the bid of the 4th suit. It could be any suit, and we can't have interference. That doesn't work for 4th suit. It's got to be 1 suit, pass, new suit, pass, next suit, pass, 4th suit. And the other thing is that 4th suit forcing, if you're a passed hand, it can't be a force to game. So what it is, as fourth suit forcing, if you're a passed hand, it's natural. So just play it by an unpassed hand without any other bidding. So everyone, thank you very much for coming today, and I'll leave it over for a question or two at the end. And all these hands are on my website, joanbuttsbridge.com, which the girls will advertise. We've got notes on fourth suit forcing, which will appear on the BBO website and also on my website. And I can just see a last question, and that is, if South had no heart stop, what would he bid? Well, that would be a very difficult hand. I think he would have to bid 3 clubs to say he had a 5th club. Whatever it is, though, when partner makes a fourth suit forcing, you must force to game. Oh, 2 questions. When is fourth suit forcing, when fourth suit forcing is off? Well, only if you're already a passed hand. Fourth suit forcing by an unpassed hand just says, please bid, please describe your hand, we need to go to at least game. Here's a hard question. 1 club, 1 spade, 2 hearts when you make a reverse. If someone bids fourth suit forcing, it's definitely fourth suit. It usually shows a hand without a stopper for no trumps, and a hand where you really need partner to have the no trump stoppers in order to bid no trumps. So, as I said in the beginning of the lesson, everyone, fourth suit forcing is not really only a convention, it's a necessity. So good luck with it, and I look forward to seeing you next week.